The mattress behind me is the Glacier Apex Hybrid, Glacier's premium option costing 40% more than the original. Does this mattress deserve your hard-earned cash, and how much better is it really than the original? Well, that's what we're gonna find out in today's review. Hi, my name is Ethan. Welcome back to Sleepline. If you're new here, we give you honest, informed reviews about mattresses from all different manufacturers. And in today's video, this one right here, the Glacier Apex Hybrid. We're going to be reviewing this mattress across 5 distinct categories, with those 5 categories being comfort, motion isolation, temperature regulation, edge support, and finally, value and durability of the bed. At the end of the video, we'll aggregate those scores together and let you know our final thoughts so you can determine if this mattress is worth your hard-earned money or better off left in this review. Let's dive in. First up is comfort. If you watched our review on the Glacier original mattress, you'll know that we said that mattress just did not offer enough pressure relief for side sleepers. If you are a side sleeper who watched that review, this is their answer for you. The Apex Hybrid has significantly more memory foam in it than the original, and that changes the feel as well as the pressure relief significantly. Unlike the original, this mattress feels much more in line with what you'll get from a memory foam mattress. This has that classic slow, sinky feel where the mattress really molds and conforms to your body, whereas the original felt very, very traditional overall, and it did not really conform to your body, and it did not have a memory foam feel at all. Now, what that means is for side sleepers, this mattress does an excellent job, particularly side sleepers between 130 to 230 pounds. The pressure relief on this mattress is excellent, and because they have an extra layer of foam in the midsection of the bed, you don't really have to deal with too much of that stuck in the mud feeling that can be a problem with other beds that use this much memory foam. This mattress was definitely designed with a specific sleeper profile in mind. Stomach sleepers and larger sleepers, those weighing over 230 pounds, are going to find that this mattress is just not it for them. Like not at all. You will not like this bed. So if that's you, there's your answer right now. But if you fall into that 130 to 230 pounds and you are a side sleeper, stick around because there's a lot going on here. For those of you still around, this is a mattress that's going to be very, very comfortable, and you're not going to have to worry about waking up with a sore back or a sore hip. And because of that, we give comfort an 8.5 out of 10. Next up is edge support. And edge support here is actually like a tale of 2 different experiences. The reinforced coils at the edge of this mattress do a really good job of supporting you, but those soft comfort materials, and there's a lot of them, kind of works against you here. You can see here that I am sinking down into this mattress quite a bit as I'm sitting here on the edge. Still though, I did notice that once the memory foam was done compressing, I felt that the coils were doing a pretty good job of keeping me on the mattress. In other cases, we've seen the foam compress, and then the coils do the same, and you just slide out of the bed like it's a water slide or something. Not really the case here. This bed does pretty decent in terms of edge support, particularly when you're actually laying in the bed. If you're sitting on the side, yeah, you're gonna notice this thing is not doing an absolutely phenomenal job, but it's not doing a horrible job either, especially when you consider that it has a pretty thick pillow top, which that is the trade-off you make. Anytime that you add a thicker and thicker pillow top to your mattress, you're just going to get less edge support, because edge support pretty much always stops at the first stitching of a pillow top. And what I mean by that is right here. I'll show you guys a closer view if you can't see it. With all of this in mind, we give edge support a 7 out of 10. And that takes us to temperature regulation. So with a name like Glacier, you would expect that this mattress would do an incredibly good job in terms of temperature regulation. But there's a bit of nuance here. You see, mattresses that utilize memory foam, which this bed is kind of doing in spades, typically have a problem with sleeping very hot. The only answer is to add more and more technology into a mattress to counteract all of that memory foam, or you can take the memory foam out, or I guess you can put it lower too, and that does delay the heat buildup as well. In the Glacier's case here, they've decided to just load this mattress up with technology because, well, 1, it gives them a lot of marketing material, and 2, it's not necessarily the wrong choice if you want that memory foam feel that you can't really get in other materials. So the Apex has a cool to the touch cover, which is nothing special. And then just beneath that, it has phase change material. What that means is that the heat is drawn out of your body and the mattress cools you down. The catch is though, once that material has melted, which its solid point is usually room temperature, it's done until you get off of it and allow it to re-solidify. Most applications of phase change material work for between 5 and 25 minutes, give or take. There are a couple competitors on the market that are utilizing this, and Serta's Arctic, that actually do last pretty much all night long, but that's not the case with like 98% of what you're gonna find out there. And that's not the case here either. This phase change material, it melts in about 15 to 20 minutes. So then what does that mean? Is your mattress just like instantly hot after that? Well, no, now it's like, okay, what else is beneath here? In this case, Glacier is using copper infused memory foam, which is like top shelf memory foam in terms of cooling because copper is really, really conductive. Just beneath that, you have gel infused memory foam, which is a middle of the line option in terms of pressure relief as well as cooling, which is a middle of the line option in terms of cooling. And then just like the original, there is a layer of perforated comfort foam. Basically, this allows the mattress to breathe a lot better because they have a layer of comfort foam, which breathes better than memory foam in general, but then they perforate it all the way up and down to allow the mattress to have better airflow. And it does have better airflow. So then what? This mattress must be excellent in terms of cooling. It's in the name. They have all the technologies. Is this like the best cooling mattress that we've ever seen? No, it's not. Even with all of these technologies, the truth of the matter is a latex foam is going to significantly outperform the Glacier in terms of temperature regulation. Now, don't get me wrong. When you first lay down in this bed, it is going to feel pretty dang cold. However, 4 hours later in the middle of the night, it's not going to feel as cold. It's probably going to start to build up some heat. Now, the breathability of this mattress is going to do a good job at limiting just how hot this bed gets. But we did need to mention that a latex option is going to do significantly better. And then also, anytime you make a mattress softer and softer, your body sinks more into it, which basically has the mattress wrap you up in a hug. The more your body's in a bed, the warmer it sleeps. And with this being a pretty thick pillow top, that's working against this bed here as well. When we're looking at latex versus this, it's like turning on the AC or doing something as simple as opening your window on a cool summer night. Because the truth is, latex just breathes naturally. Well, you need a whole engineering degree worth of tech just to keep up. In terms of temperature regulation, the Glacier Apex Hybrid gets a 7.5 out of 10. Next up is motion isolation. Now, in our review of the original Glacier mattress, we found that motion isolation was pretty dang lacking. That bed, if I remember, got like a 6 out of 10 in terms of motion isolation. So is the Apex any better? Yeah, actually the Apex is a lot better. Remember in the comfort section how we talked about this mattress utilizing a lot more memory foam? Well, memory foam does two things super, super well. It grants a ton of pressure relief, and beyond that, it just is phenomenal in terms of motion isolation. This bed does an incredibly good job. And in terms of hybrid mattresses, this mattress sits right alongside the best there is. Now, is it the absolute best that you can get? Like if your partner just likes to, I don't know, dance in the mattress or jump up and down, whatever, yeah, you're gonna feel them because this is still a hybrid. There are still coils. A memory foam mattress will outperform this bed in terms of motion isolation simply by the fact that there are no coils. But there's a lot of trade-offs that often happen, especially when you're under $2,000 for an all foam mattress. And typically we don't really recommend all foam unless you're going with something that's like top tier and has dealt with the issues of breaking down, feeling stuck, temperature regulation. Really, there's so many drawbacks that you trade off for that increased motion isolation if you're looking at a memory foam versus a hybrid. Now, comparing it to latex, yeah, this bed is again going to just wipe the floor with it in terms of motion isolation. Latex is a very breathable foam, which is great for cooling like we talked about, but it's also very, very bouncy. Now, looking at the Apex, we found that pretty much everybody who gets this mattress is going to be in love with the motion isolation and the fact that they don't feel their partner moving and tossing and turning throughout the night. Now, there are a couple caveats that we should talk about real quick. If you're coming from like a Tempur-Pedic mattress, you're probably going to say, I noticed the motion isolation because that thing literally has like no motion transfer. And then the other thing, if you get this mattress and you feel your partner moving around a lot, check your foundation. If your foundation isn't sturdy and solid, it doesn't matter what mattress you put on it, you're going to feel your partner every single step of the way. So check your foundation before you buy a mattress because the problem might not be the mattress. Anyway, in terms of motion isolation, the Glacier Apex Hybrid does an incredible, incredible job, and we give it a 9 out of 10. And that takes us to value and durability. So this mattress is using excellent components. The stitching is done really well. There's no layer shifting in our model at least, and you are getting premium materials at a not so premium price, which is an excellent value proposition. In terms of durability, this is a bed that you can expect to last you about 7 to 9 years before you need to replace it. Yeah, I know they've got a longer warranty than that. I know everyone's got massive warranties, but warranties do not equate to comfort life. A mattress is the most used piece of furniture that you have in your house and in your life. And normal wear and tear does not get covered by warranty, and it is constantly happening from the day you get the product. So a lot of times mattress manufacturers or salespeople will basically paint a picture that you really, really want to hear. And they might tell you, hey, this bed will last you 15, 20 years, unless it's like full on only latex. That's not really the case. Not even Tempur-Pedic lasts you that long. This bed here gives you an upper range of comfort life compared to quite a few models out on the market. Now, of course, there are drawbacks in terms of like who this mattress doesn't really work for: stomach sleepers, heavier set sleepers over 230 pounds, and those who struggle significantly with temperature regulation. We recommend you look at some other mattresses on this channel, particularly the latex hybrids. But if you are a side sleeper who doesn't really struggle with sleeping hot, the value proposition and the durability here are absolutely excellent. And with those people in mind, we give this category a 9 out of 10. And that gives the Glacier Apex Hybrid a total score of 41.5 out of 50. For reference, because I know that you've probably been to some other channels where every mattress is rated like a 9 out of 10 or a 9.5 out of 10 or 90 out of 100. We view 7.0 as average across all of our categories. So an average mattress should get a score of 35 out of 50. This bed here, performing at 41.5 out of 50, is doing an excellent job. The reason that we rate this way is so we can give you the most information on what areas a mattress excels at and what areas it really struggles at as well. So basically the takeaway is, if you are a side sleeper between 130 and 200 pounds, you are going to love this mattress. If that's not you, go ahead and check out some of the other reviews that we have here on the channel. If you found it informative and helpful, please go ahead, leave a like and subscribe. It really helps us here on the channel. Anyway, my name is Ethan. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.